Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our... It's the... One... And this one has... We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Nice hook. To see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, it's so heat. If there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one...
Whoa, Johnny! This may do it! And Marquez goes down.
The referee's down him, watching him close. Come on, make it, you can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's...
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Marquez. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Carries that jab away. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react them. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Just missed with that hook. Oh, wait a minute! And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Why weren't they covering up? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Well, we know they've got... Let's get it started in round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
He blocks the jab. prevents that left uppercut from scoring. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Insane action. Blocks that left hook. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. That left uppercut doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the...
On to the fourth we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. And a big shot rattles his cage. Conor Ben right now. Will he go down?
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that, Todd?
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. No defense for that hook. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Ben in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears. On to the fifth we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers' feet. Did you see that? And Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. They block that jab. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice defense on that left uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Oh, what a shot! Ben in some serious trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him rattled like this before.
His legs have gone. He's got to get her hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him up.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. And a round that seemed like he... Let's start the sixth. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Tried to score with a jab. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
That uppercut doesn't get through. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. A lot of work needs to be... And there's the bell for round 7. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Throws the jab but does not score. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you're not thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
They both want the knockout. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. The defense failed them.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from it.
Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Beaten, bruised. And we're off again. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
That hook is parried away. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Through the hook, didn't land. The jab doesn't quite connect. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you've got to get some before you get him close.
That uppercut can't get through. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And we may see an early stoppage here.
He's dazed. Where should he look? What should he do? Should he run?
Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. But what a result.